What was the oldest bottle you've ever tasted?
It was last Thursday. It was
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's a recent memory.
Yeah, it was a 1926 Beaune. We don't know the producer. We don't really know anything about it because all it had was just the sticker of the vintage. And it was very low fill, but it tasted incredible. I thought it tasted incredible. Everyone else thought it was horrible. But there was a real lovely tiny bit of sweetness, sweet fruit. Still there, and
Okay.
I was just, it enchanted me.
How would you describe it? What did the other people say? Why was it awful? And what were the tasting notes?
So it smelled like really old mushrooms. There was nothing really fruity on the nose. It was kind of wet. It was damp. It was mushroomy, fungusy. That kind of like you lift up a log in the forest, like that kind of thing. When you tasted it. It was a bit of dried orange, again mushroom, a lot of forest floor, a lot of savoury flavours, but there was just like this kind of bright hint of like dried cranberry. And it was just this lovely sweetness to the wine that really, it made it quite charming. But it was obviously 90% dead. But that 10% was fantastic. I really loved it.
Yeah, and obviously the feeling of knowing that wine was produced by people who, none of them are alive, and
it's
what was happening in the world. It's so great to think back in history what was happening at that moment around the world. Maybe if you have personal stories or in your life, but it's so nice to contextualize it in this way.
And I always think, this has lasted through a world war, the Cold War, everything that happened after that, and it's still there. It's still alive. It's still going. I think it's beautiful.
Even if it's just 1% alive, but still
alive.
There is something.
It's still alive. I'd like to think that in 98 years, when I'm 98, I won't be that good.
Well, let's hope for the best.
But it's in pretty good shape considering.
Yeah, that's. I totally agree with you, and I always have this perspective. Tasting old wines, it's never a bad experience. No. Even if the wine is not in the best shape, but it's still such an emotional experience. You have to,
like a time machine.
You have to have the right mindset. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.